It's in the game.
Let's go, Ducks. E. It's the USF Bulls and the Florida State Seminoles. Reese Davis, David Ball, Jesse
When you enter Doak Campbell Stadium, you have to walk past the statue and follow God first. This is sacred territory in college football. The fans know it when they get chanting and the horse gets running. You know this is one of the most special places in all of college football. We can't wait to see how the Seminoles bounce back this season here at the Dome. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Florida State's offense will have the football first. There's the dangerous Deuce Robinson. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ball.
Here's the pressure. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. Man in the middle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up. Motion from the wideout. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's the hit. He's going to take off. Thought he saw
frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every...
Looking for a huge play. Chunk out of this defense on the opening drive.
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs. And they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force them either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, 7-0.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all visibility on that TV.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bulls offense will now get its first chance with the football. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He'll try it again. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Working downfield, it's Van Buren. Working that left side now. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the post. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times, as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play call, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
They got enough for the first down. They're in the red zone at the 20.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
And the rush will get put him at the 25.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the board.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Heisman. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
How about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start, man. We're still in the first half. He's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to... He gets a hand on it! They will stop him short. Turn it over on downs.
And they had been practicing this all week long. They saw something on film that made them think they could overload them on the right-hand side, and they were able to get back there to block that kick.
Here's the give off the left side. He'll be in the middle. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 and pick up at 15.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands, and it makes me think back to old great seminal running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against. How about Dalvin Cook even? Just guys that could make the first guy miss, and then they were able to just explode and burst and take it the distance. This guy right here, he is a unique talent.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
First quarter in the books. Let's see how these two wide receivers are stacking up so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Now the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. It's complete on the right side. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Noles have this offense rolling. They'll leave it with the running back. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up second and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and 4. Trying play action. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Got a little space. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
It's dropped. Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
And that's a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to welcome it to him and say,
here comes the rise, and they've got him left up at the 28.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the Bills trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Bringing the heat. No, oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to find another play.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
The Bulls will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 32-yard line. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stall on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
And you know what? The best 3rd down offenses don't get the 3rd down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You can tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs 3rd downs if you can just pound it down their throat on 2nd down?
The option, he'll keep it. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
Nice job by this defense stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, running back on the move. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up to the pass.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And it's not a surprise so far in how this game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, 3rd downs, get him the football. Shoot, first downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this.
Breaks a tackle, he makes it. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
Run inside. It's Daniels. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Nice job by the defense and shutting down all the options. Making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for the score. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick. Down here on a goal-to-go situation, they break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
It's third and goal and third and long. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. A little release to the back. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be fourth down. The Wolves use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They could make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for it up. Looking for the end zone. And they catch it.
You get down here in the red zone, you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
The offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. And you've got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to come to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some
time to take a shot. Got it down the field. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, USF. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You're going to play man-to-man coverage on him, you're going to leave him on an island, it's not going to turn out well.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got him right where they wanted. This defense doesn't know how to react to getting pressed in the mouth.
So this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
How about the creativity by the offense? You split your running back all the way out wide. Why? You like the matchup. Like, he could be a receiver. He could run routes. He stays on the outside part of the field. They like the matchup. They throw it to him. He wins that rep. Nice job by this offense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The keeper on the option. There's a little room there. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do...
A shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. You're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Knowles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Makes the grab on the back. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. FSU calling its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellows, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 7 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Fighting Irish who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today.
The Seminoles will boot it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Checking in with the USF head coach at the half. They have got to start dominating the Orlando scrimmage. Here to start the third quarter, they have not been able to establish their run game. Being a one-dimensional team will not work on the road with this hostile crowd and this hostile environment. He said we have got to start asserting ourselves up front and show that we can be the more physical team. I'll keep you posted if they're able to do that here to start the third. Back to you.
Wants to throw. It's Van Buren. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell they're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple of times. They're just running up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. Might have a chance. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. It's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, the defender lead ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
They'll go to the counter. Spins away from the defense. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he's stopped. A gain of 6. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the goal.
contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, a big reason why they're up on the scoreboard is because of how successful this guy's been running the football. And in this position, at this time in the game with the lead, you want to keep doing it. You want to ice the game. This guy's getting better.
They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had...
Throws for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want and how they want when they want.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap.
Makes a grab and room to run. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw. He had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Running inside. It's Isaac. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
To the air, it's Van Buren. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll run the option. Keeps it himself. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Florida State sideline. Guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Alan, thank you. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Hands it off. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes.
Well, this offense has been having its way all day long with this defense, but finally the defense creates a negative play. Let's see if that now gives them a little more confidence to get back in this game.
Fields the button, tries to find an opening. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. This USF offense will open this drive right here. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. And the defense got him at the 27.
Your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable. This defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Reels it in down the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And they come up with an explosive play there. The quarterback had exactly what he wanted. Man coverage, safety in the middle of the field, so he throws the go route to the outside, finds his best one-on-one matchup. And how about the speed and the ability to track that football and give this offense a jolt?
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Headed into the 4th quarter, these two wide receivers, prolific playmakers. Here's how they've done in this one so far. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Isaac. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here lately.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete pass, and the defense... Big, and they take over.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down is a great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
The give to the back. Maybe some room here. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On 30 short, the Ryan looking for the first down. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the second straight play. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. DB's right up on the receivers. To the air, it's Van Buren. He hurls one deep down the left side. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations. With this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job for the quarterback.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Has it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical fourth downs. They found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's got it out. Boy, nothing will electrify the stadium quite like the return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Nice move to pick up yardage. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload. Oh, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Bulls want to move quickly.
Well, you got to think there offensively that you may have 2 more possessions of this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best player.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Bulls in a good spot here with second and short.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do I do?
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball... Magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
The name of the game is
They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On fourth down, they're taking to the air.
listen, when I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football a little more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Berry. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, the offense is trying to get aggressive. They're trying to hit the corner route, but just better coverage on the back end by the defense knocking that one away.
Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Makes the grab. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah.
Intercepted, the defense has set him up.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit.